Hey everyone! So first off, thank you so much for all the support I've gotten so far for my first video that I posted. It was just great to see all the positive feedback, and yeah, I'm really excited to start this journey on YouTube. So for my second video, I noticed in the first video that I was going to do like a vlog while hiking, but the past 2 times I went hiking it's been really foggy outside, so you can't really see the view, so I was like, I'll just do it another time when it's a pretty blue clear sky. So for today's video instead, I'm going to do a video about health for my 100 Ways to Be Happy series, because I feel like health is a big part of happiness and, you know, just living a productive life where you have like energy to do stuff and you feel good. So in general, I consider myself to be a healthy person. I love salads, I love making smoothies, drinking juices, all that good stuff, but every once in a while I do indulge in mac and cheese, burgers, all that stuff. So I don't know, I think it's all about having like a balanced lifestyle, eating mostly healthy foods, but then having some mac and cheese and chocolate every now and then. So for this video, I decided to do it on healthy habits that I have that people think are weird sometimes, like friends or family when they hear about it or see me will be like, what are you doing? For my first habit that people think is weird is that I drink apple cider vinegar, which looks like this. And I don't drink it straight, that would be too acidic. But what I do is I dilute it in some water, and if you don't like the taste you can dilute it in some juice or add some honey and stuff. But it's actually really good for you, and so the kind I get to drink is Bragg's Organic Raw Unfiltered, and it looks like this. So yeah, I mean, you can read all about it online, but it's supposed to be good for your like digestive system and metabolism. And it just keeps you healthy, so yeah. So the next thing I use apple cider vinegar for, which sounds really weird too, is for conditioner. I don't use regular conventional shampoo and conditioner anymore. I decided to look up natural alternatives because a lot of shampoos and conditioners have parabens and other chemicals, and like the healthy organic ones are just really expensive, so this is a really cheap alternative. So I use apple cider vinegar mixed with water as conditioner. The ratio you want is 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to like 1 cup of water, and I use this kind, this one I got from Target, rather than the organic kind just because it's less expensive, and I'm just putting it on my hair. But yeah, I think it made a difference. I like using it. My hair does not smell like vinegar afterwards. So yeah, I think it's a great way to use apple cider vinegar, and it's cheaper than regular conditioner. So another product that I use that people think is really weird for my hair is baking soda. So I use baking soda, just like the regular Arm & Hammer one, as shampoo. So before I condition my hair with the apple cider vinegar and water, I'll dilute a tablespoon of baking soda and a cup of water and just put that in my hair as shampoo. And yeah, I found it online on some random website, but it's a nice healthy alternative and it's super cheap too. So the next thing I use baking soda for is for my face as a scrub. Sometimes I'll add it to like my regular face wash, or even just like add a little water to make a paste and use that to exfoliate my skin. And it's just a nice natural alternative. So yeah, that's my second use for baking soda. So the third healthy habit that I have that people think is weird is that I use coconut oil for everything. So coconut oil is really healthy to cook with, but you can also use it for a ton of other things. So the third thing I use coconut oil for is as a makeup remover. Any sort of oil will work, whether it's like olive oil or coconut oil, but I like using coconut oil. And yeah, you just apply it to your face and it's really good at taking off makeup. It's a little bit messy because you have to wipe it off afterwards. But yeah, I think it's a really good alternative and it doesn't bother my eyes if it gets in my eyes. So that's the third thing I use coconut oil for. So those were 3 of my weird healthy habits. Let me know down below if you do any of the same things. And if you have any other healthy habits that people think are kind of weird.